it's quite discouraging from Maverick Lane again.
That was a big impact. Let me know you're okay.
There goes Heathy.
Welcome everybody to Valhalla Gamer Formula 1 2012 Season Race 6. This week we're in beautiful Monaco on the Mediterranean here. My name's Heath Dixon, and with me in the commentary box today is Rob Kravitz. Rob, how's things?
Yeah, firstly, good afternoon, Heath Dixon. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon, the playground of the rich and famous here at Monte Carlo. And we are really looking forward to a fantastic afternoon. Oh, Team Radio.
We'll be going to track shortly, be aware.
Thanks for that update.
Yeah, absolutely. We are more than aware and more than prepared. So here we go.
There we go. It was a disappointing qualifying session yesterday for the young driver Goofball Antics.
Yes, it was. I'm actually really looking forward to commentating this race. I'd love to be down at the swimming pool section, see how hard they are pushing. I really do think that Monaco here is the finest sporting theatre in the world.
And it's of course the track where you're going to see the least amount of carnage of anything. Everyone lined up now. That's our pole sitter Boz. JJ, this is the rookie of the lineup.
And there he is there, Goofball Antics filling in for Daniel Ricciardo, it seems. He's done very well to get a drive this season. Daniel doing very well, but Goofball's jumped right in there.
He's actually covering for Jean-Eric Verne.
Oh, actually, yeah, my mistake. Yes, my notes have seemed to have run away with the dog. Oh, and all lights.
5 lights, and we are... Go. Goofball lights it up, something terrible. Everybody's pulling away from him. It's a shocking start.
Massive
Mark
wheel
Webber-esque.
Massive wheel spin there from Goofball. Oh, it comes right back behind Speedy. Speedy gets nice and through. Everyone seems to have gotten through cleanly.
And not a lot of damage. Oh, no. Carbon fibre everywhere up there. Oh, my God. Shit, jeez. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. Goofball's ended up at the back end, but he still seems to get through.
Goofball's made a place.
Front
There
wing
goes.
gone.
Front wing gone. Oh, half of it at least. Oh, people reversing all over. Goofball's up to 5th. Give Sparky a bit of a how you doing up the arse end there.
This is absolute carnage at the start of Monaco. We see it every single year. This type of action has got to be a red flag, you would think.
Apparently not. JJ, oh, up on the inside to the outside. Oh, and into the wall. There we go. Classic rookie error there.
Now we've got to wonder if there's any damage to Goofball Antics' car here at the moment. Doesn't seem to be. All from the onboard shot looks all okay. Can't quite tell.
He's travelling fine. Stig right on Goofball's tail, it seems.
Coming through the tunnel for the very first time. Love that sound through there. Absolutely one of the best sounds you'll ever
Listen
hear.
to that.
Coming down to the chicane.
Right, down here, we've got to hit the brake point right.
Oh, he cuts the corner a little bit there.
Gonna get a
Oh, and he has been
warning
picked
for a
up by
corner
the
cutting.
stewards.
There we go.
Here we go. He had this problem all through qualifying. He actually ended his qualifying session right there, straight into the wall, funnily enough, and someone went right up behind him and critical damage to the car. Oh, my goodness, what's going on?
Oh God, Sparky's in there. Alright. Race's first penalty. Goes to Goofball Antics. There we go.
Stig sneaking through there. Great job
Very
there for the
sneaky
Ferrari.
Stig. Great driving.
Coming up around. He'll have to get a drive through for that, unfortunately.
And crunch. There we go. Oh, no damage.
Is
Oh,
he
okay, he's
taking
taking the drive through
Yes,
now.
he
That's
is.
good.
Yes, great. We'll see if we can get Ted down there. We're not quite sure where he is this weekend. I think he's out with Natalie somewhere and hasn't come home.
Having a brew, perhaps.
Yes, or perhaps maybe waking up next to Natalie.
Goofball's
Anyway,
actually getting illegal blocking, driving down the pit straight, it seems. Didn't know that was a rule.
no, I didn't. That's a new one to me.
But he's come in and he's crossed the line once, twice, and not thrice. There we go.
He's coming out
Almost
P6
pointless.
after a drive-through penalty on the first lap. That's a pretty good effort. I'm not quite sure how that's
He's
happened.
made 3 places with a drive-through. This is not a bad drive at all.
Yeah, the problem we see with Goofball here is he always seems to be someone else's fault. If things go wrong, you know, he just seems to take his anger out, not necessarily on the track or his own car, but other cars. So, from the qualifying result, it'll be interesting to see how he goes this race.
That's a bit harsh, I find, on young Goofball. He's using a new control scheme this race, we've been told, and
new
he's been
setup,
struggling with
perhaps?
it. New setup, yes.
Oh dear. Do you know what kind of race pace he's going for here? Is it what kind of setup?
I believe he's going for the let's get to the end of the race race pace.
That's often the best one to start
He
off
has
with.
got. Little birdie did tell me he has got a fully wet setup as he goes
Sparky
down on the inside.
there. Oh my goodness! How was there not contact there on that chicane? Oh, here we go. Sparky.
Quality
gets
drive
through.
from Sparky and Goofball as well. Good evasive action right there.
Good respect there from Goofball, gotta admit.
Let him have the place. He's all about avoiding trouble, and there we go. He's going to be deep in that corner again. swimming pool section, and Sparky cleans up the
Bit of
bollard.
carbon fibre on the road there. Hopefully no one picks that up and gets a puncture early in this race. Still a long way to go. Lap 2. Kerr's still not active yet.
That'd be DRS, I
DRS.
believe, Rob.
DRS.
DRS not active.
He has had a few too many wines last night, it would seem.
Plenty of curves there, which Goofball uses up now. He uses up the rest on the main straight, and he's catching Sparky at an enormous rate of knots. Cuts that first corner again. No warning.
Stewart's missed that one. That's quite
Stewart's
shocking.
like a Goofball.
That was the most obvious one yet. Not quite sure what happened there.
We're checking his fuel load for the rest of the race.
I think
And
if you look at the
puts him
cornering
in
on
the
this
wall.
Toro Rosso, it's very much like a skateboard. It's just way too stiff. There is no cornering in this car. I'm not quite sure what the setup is. It looks like he's gone for a wet setup.
He has gone a
or
fully
what is
wet setup.
A rather dry, sunny, clean day.
Goofball does like a lot of downforce on this track. Believes it helps him get around the corners. No evidence of that as yet.
Well, every single corner his arms are a complete full lock, and I tell you now, you're not going to pass a driving test with arms like that. Coming through the tunnel again.
Okay, hitting that break point is on it nice and early this time. He's going to get around there, no troubles at all.
Yes, well
There we
done.
go.
There.
If you're going to take that corner anyway, that's how you're going to take it right there.
Sparky opening up a bit of a gap here to Goofball. Obvious because Goofball keeps hitting the wall.
He's taking the swimming pool section very well indeed.
Favourite part of the track.
7 seconds faster than his best.
A lot of people often ask me where the best place to watch this here is, and I'd have to say the swimming pool. Gee, I tell you what, if Goofball can keep it off the wall, he might have a shot here.
I'd say indeed he has a throw. Look, he started in P9, he's up to P6 already, empties his curves again, up through the gears. There's, who's this? Stig coming out of the, that was JJ, I believe, coming out of the pits there.
Yeah, that
has a bit of a
exit
look.
is the most interesting one in the calendar, I believe, because you sort of come around at full speed into that first corner, but the pit lane sort of puts you out in front. It can get nasty at the end of that pit lane.
I can tell you, I've driven the track. It is very difficult to stay in that pit lane exit without crossing that yellow line.
Another stupid rule. Another stupid
Ridiculous
rule.
rule.
Come around here, the slowest part on any of the F1 calendar, this corner here, right here, dropping right down to about 40 kilometres an hour.
And look, you're not going to see a hairpin taken better than that this race at least. This is Goofball's favourite corner of the map, the track rather. Sorry. Listen to that echo through that tunnel. Oh, there he's
Front
lost.
wing gone.
Front wing gone.
This is really going to affect his race
Front
now.
wing left
you
gone.
can
He's
see
in the
him now.
wall again. He's locking up
got
everywhere.
absolutely, completely locked up.
And there we go. Takes it very well again. I don't think he's going to make any more mistakes this race on that corner. He knows that corner.
Keeps it out of the wall after losing the front wing going through the tunnel. That is the vibrations that be going through his car right now are just unreal. It's very hard to explain.
Good vibrations, if anything, I would hope.
Good vibrations. It's a good song, that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that Goofball's thinking about those good vibrations. Right now, not so good.
No, not so good for the car, but good for Goofball, I believe.
Coming around to lap 5, we can see Goofball's held position in P5. Sparky one ahead and Stig trailing in 6th. Not quite sure of the gap there. We believe it's staying stretched.
JJ in 6 now. There's been a change.
Oh wow, something must have happened. Our cameras have missed that. Unfortunately, we don't have direction over the cameras. That's up to the F1 management. We'll stick here with Goofball.
Relatively clean lap so far for Goofball. It's one of his better laps, I'd have to say, until he hit the wall there, but that's not so bad. He's got away with it.
That's right, he's 7/10 up on that. And, I'm not quite sure what happened.
There's a bit of a fishtail in there, and he's come around again.
Mind you, the front wing missing. Actually, seems to be unstiffening it. If unstiffening's a
That's
word.
right.
Is that-
Oh,
is that
no,
it?
there we go.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
what's gone-
We've got a lock up at the end of that turn. If anyone comes flying around that corner heading into that tunnel, there's going to be carnage.
I must say though, Rob, that Marshall, best seat in the house at that time.
It would be if it was looking the right way.
He would have been keen to get his camera phone out, but those modern day earplugs, they do amazing. Oh, God,
He's
got
launched
air.
it! He's got air!
Launched
How
it.
is that vehicle still running?
Sergio Perez, of course, having a massive shunt in that very spot a couple of years ago. Very lucky to walk away from that.
Big safety improvements on that corner, but still one of the scariest you'll see.
Very correct indeed, Rob. There we go. He's taking that way.
Takes
Cleaned
out
the
the
bollard
bollard.
up again. Some brave marshal has obviously replaced that after Sparky ran over it just a couple of laps ago.
Controversially introduced by Coulthard many seasons ago now, and seems to have worked for the drivers so they can see the apex properly.
Oh, there we go. Good. We're getting
Back
away for the
marker
first
coming
time
through.
tonight.
At lap 6 with the back marker coming through, sort of not that unexpected on this sort of track with the slower cars.
Especially with Goofball's new handling system. He's
Yeah, the new setup
trialing
with
this week.
missing the front wing, it's quite interesting.
It's working well for him. He's been relatively clean for all corners except the entrance to the swimming pool.
Yeah, and he seems, as you say, he seems to be able to get around the corner now, which is a lot better than, say, lap 1.
Oh, what can you say about lap 1? It was dog's breakfast at best.
Every year is the same, and it's part of Monaco. I mean, you can't have lap 1 at Monaco without some serious carnage,
Well, you
perhaps
can't
a couple of DNFs.
Can't have Monaco without dog's breakfast at all. So look at the speed of Boss. He is gone. Not going to see him again for the rest of the race. See you later, mate. Take my hat off to you.
Toro Rosso, I think we're hoping for a P5 finish here. I did hear some team radio just before the lights went out. I'm not quite sure on that.
Oh, there we go. We've got a warning for corner cutting. So we won't make that mistake again.
Now, they do say the fastest way around the track is to take every apex right on the limit, but if you can't really go inside like that, that's quite unreasonable.
That's just dangerous. Straight up dangerous.
It is.
Bollard's gone. That brave marshal has not decided to take his chances on the track again. A little bit of a glance to the left there. Just
Good.
found I don't know, interesting advertising sign on the side perhaps.
This was looking a strong lap for Goofball, and it's sort of fallen away in that third sector there. It's quite sad. I mean, he's still 3 seconds up on his best, but
Well, no, look, his best is a minute 25. That was 1:27, so
yeah, I know it's a bit strange.
you might have to watch the replay back later and see which lap he got that minute 25 on.
Certainly wasn't that one.
It's certainly not that one. This one's looking quite strong. Look, is he? I don't think he's touched the wall yet.
He's doing
Not
alright.
for a PB.
Lap 7 here, still a long
Yeah,
way to
it's
go in
coming
this
around.
race.
No,
Tyres
there we
going
go,
to
got
start to
some
play. Tyres going to start to play an issue in this race. What strategy have they gone for tyres there?
I believe he's on a two-stop strategy at the moment. I think I was speaking with one of the Toro Rosso engineers earlier, and they mentioned something about a options prime.
Sorry, Heath, we've just had an incident on that corner, and I'm not quite sure what happened there. It looked like one of the front runners perhaps. Maybe Goofball was lapping someone there, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, he could be. It was either
Timing
a.
screens
Oh, there we
don't
go. Oh,
seem to be
another
updating,
one.
another corner cutting. This is getting quite outrageous here for Goofball, and if he keeps it up, he's going to be served with
Always
drive
nearly
through.
put himself in the
Mind
wall.
you, if he puts himself in the wall, it's going to be game over for everybody, isn't it?
Can't drive through if your car's in the wall, I believe. Okay, there we go.
Well, it's like what they say. I mean, you're not allowed to climb over the pavement to pass the car, so you sort of have to stay within the bounds of the track.
A relatively tidy last section there.
There's debris all over the track here.
There's a lot of debris.
Yeah, a bit loose this race. Oh, well taken.
There we go. I think he's managed to keep it out of the wall on turn one mostly this race so far, I believe.
Ease off the throttle just up here, otherwise you end up on the wall. He's done that. Oh, very well. Nice,
Yeah,
nice and tight
he's
over there.
learning.
Bring it into the right hand. Oh, I would like to hit the apex there. He's come through.
He's adapted quite well to a car that has half a front wing.
He's not doing the inside turn there to miss that dip, but that's quite alright. Comes around here.
Oh,
If you can nail this,
team radio
no,
takes rock. Oh no, we missed
oh,
it.
we missed it. Apologies. Trying to follow this lap here, Heath. And he's just not hitting the brake points just hard enough. And turning, well, that wasn't too bad. He liked to hit the apex on it.
This is a solid. This is turning into a very solid lap
It
through
is
the
indeed.
through the tunnel here for the 8th time this race.
This
And,
seems to be his problem corner, though. You'd have to agree, Heath.
I'd have to agree, absolutely. Oh no, we got a bit of sliding there, and he's
Yeah,
gotten away with it. There we go.
That's the best one he's done yet. Took him 8 laps, but he's got it right.
He's going to swing around the side. Oh,
Oh,
puts himself on the
no.
wall. Past the
See.
Maldonado just last year, I believe it was. Put himself in the wall in similar position, caused a whole lot of fuss.
Again, the frustration coming out. He's just not concentrating. He's being passed again here.
Being passed
I'm
again.
not quite sure who that is back there. Looked like
It's,
a McLaren, or was it Mercedes?
No, that was a. He's about to be passed by another Sauber.
The Sauber, was it?
Sauber, yeah. Oh no, my mistake. Sorry, that's a Mercedes. It's a
Mercedes.
Mono Man.
My man. Our timing screen's not showing where he's placed at the moment. However, clearly faster down that front straight, which isn't really a straight because the entire thing's curved.
That's right. It's the curviest straight that you'll see on the calendar, I believe.
That's right. What an extensive calendar that calendar is.
20 races long this year. I
January's my favourite girl. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. We're long.
believe. You're thinking of the Pirelli calendar right there, Robert.
No, the Pirelli calendar's bursting.
But, oh, yeah,
Did you like
shredding the
that one?
pieces.
Yes,
yeah.
that's right. That's right.
There we go. Goofball managing to stay with his mate Mono Man until he's put it in the wall there.
Not a bad sector. Not a bad sector here.
He's doing okay. Now this corner, fantastic if you get it right. That time he
No,
did not.
Nice bouncing action there.
Yeah. Thank God for the air in those tyres. A little bit of oh no, he's
Hugging
just shaving
the
a little
wall.
bit off the tyre.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
no,
no,
it's
he's
tunnel.
he's got
This
the
is
Tokyo
always-
Drifter on.
Always disastrous in the tunnel.
Okay, now surely he can't mess this up. He's been going too slow for that. Nah, and
He
there we
corner
go.
cuts
He's
again.
corner cuts again.
Now the stewards really need to act on this. This is getting quite outrageous. It's third or fourth time at least already that he's corner cut.
Into the Maldonado wall again.
Into the Maldonado, yes, probably no.
Oh no, he's taking that one. Okay. He's coming around. Oh, the marshal's coming. He's put the ball back up again. Who is that marshal? He needs a medal. There he goes, swerving around like a madman. He's had a few laps without major incident now, Goofball.
He likes to put the nose into the wall, I've noticed.
He does love a nose in the wall, does Goofball. Someone coming out of the pit. It's going to be very interesting.
Hopefully they see
And he
him.
cuts
Another
corner one there
corner cut.
and into the wall.
is
Oh,
at
there we go.
last.
Second penalty.
Yes, we've now had the stewards. I've had enough of this.
Team radio, Rob. There we go. He's got to drive through.
Yeah, they've given him 3 laps to come in. It's up to the driver's discretion, of course, in this series.
Tyre's starting to wear, of course. So wave yellows in sector 2,
Something's
which
happened
he's
in
just
sector
entered
2,
now.
yes. Nothing's picked up on our timing screen. But, we'll see if we see anything as we come through. Nothing there. Looks like it's cleared. And again,
He's
straight
struggling
to
with
the
this
wall.
hairpin.
He loves the wall.
See how he takes his, oh, that's a good apex there.
Yes, that time. He gets paid enough. You think he'll be able to get it right. 10 laps in.
Oh, no!
Oh, the
Okay,
front wing
completely gone.
This is
It's
going to
gone
get very
now.
interesting here for Goofball. How is he going to get
Okay,
straight
jumping on the brakes, there we go. No, he doesn't even bother
that,
straight through.
That is the safest thing to do.
And he's been
though.
given another penalty.
Yes, I mean, you got to watch for a puncture here. We're not quite sure. Double lock.
Stays out of the Maldonado wall. And now he's under the steward's review. Team radio, Rob? Oh, just warning about the blue flag.
Oh, he's wiped out one of the front
Oh, but
runners.
there goes Mono Man.
Mono Man again. I'm not quite sure if there's any
What's
damage
happened there?
sustained. This is quite serious. Goofball is all over the place.
Mono
I'm
Man
not
has
quite
to
sure.
have pit. There's no
Yeah,
way he can
he
get
has
around.
to come in to do his drive through
There we
now.
go. He's going through. Okay, so serving his first drive through.
I believe
He's got
so.
2 there, I
I
believe.
think he
Yeah.
might have 4.
No,
or
no, the
something.
second was under steward's review. No, he's
Actually, the team
he's
is out.
pitting. The team's out. It's certainly not for Ricardo, since he's not racing this race.
So they're going to put the tyres on new front wing, and he's going to have 2 laps, virtually out laps here, because he's got a few drive-throughs to serve. So I'm very curious to see what Toro Rosso wants to do here, because they've changed him already, and I would have thought they would have done that.
Okay, stay inside that line there.
I thought they would have done it after the drive-throughs, because there's still a lot of laps remaining. Someone's going into the wall there at turn
Someone's
1.
gone in the wall. That was
There's a caterer.
Was that a
I'm not quite
caterer?
Sure, yes. Speedy.
Speedy.
My goodness.
Team
Speedy's
radio there, Rob. Another drive-through
Another
penalty.
drive-through, yeah. That confirms what we were
Okay.
thinking before.
Oh, and a third.
He's got quite a few now. Speedy is all over the back of this Toro Rosso. It's only a matter of time before he gets through. What's Goofball? Goofball can only defend for a certain amount of time. He shouldn't really be defending.
I can only assume that. I can't assume. What was that drive-through for? I mean, he hasn't put Speedy in the wall, obviously.
Well, that's
Okay, here comes Speedy.
Speedy's
Speedy's
raced-
overcooked
Oh,
it.
Speedy's
put
gone!
himself in the wall.
Speedy's spun! That's due to Goofball. Oh my goodness, there's got to be a steward's review into this after the race. This is
Nothing at all in that for Goofball, I don't believe. I
How
think
is
he's been given a rough deal.
a very rough deal.
Oh, he's sliding around, coming out of that corner. All right, slow it down now, son.
But I mean, now
Alright,
he's going to
enough.
have to come back in for another drive-through. This is ridiculous.
There we go. He's got it right. He's learnt his lesson. There we go.
Goofball's race really is over at this point. Not quite sure what he can salvage.
Well, he's still going. No, look, he hasn't put himself in the Maldonado wall. Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
Half front wing gone.
How he didn't smash the car to pieces on that concrete wall, I don't know. Surprisingly, though, Heath, have you noticed he's still P5?
He's still P5.
Still P5.
It's a solid drive.
Stig, I believe, is about a minute behind him at this point.
I'm not even sure Stig's still on the track.
This is a... Yes.
Stig-
Unfortunately, the director of the F1 isn't showing us any other views other than goofballs.
Stig appears to be up on that mountain you can see in the, background there.
And a beautiful mountain, that
Wonderful views.
is. Mountain. That one?
Mountain.
Mountain.
Is that a French term there, bro?
Oh, indeed.
And he's staying inside the... Oh, Stig's been
Stig has
disqualified.
been disqualified. Now, I'll tell
Disqualified,
you,
not allowed up the mountain, apparently. Oh, okay, so he's being reminded he's got to serve another drive-through penalty. Make sure he comes in, lest he be disqualified.
Yeah, if he doesn't come in this lap, he will be instantly disqualified. I'm not quite sure. That might have been what happened to Stig. We don't know at this point. 57-second gap to JJ. Sorry, no, 1 minute 48. That is incredible. He should be able to hold this position through perhaps 3 or 4 drive-through penalties, you would think. He's got quite the lead, if you can call it that.
No, you can say who you like about Goofball's driving. JJ's obviously having not a good time of it. But, you know, you've got to give him credit where credit's due. He's made it up to this level, but too many rookie errors, I believe, in this race. And what a race.
Oh,
to be
double lock-up, double lock-up.
he's done well,
oh my
though.
Goodness,
He's got
he's
around
saved
it.
that very well. Now, we're approaching the halfway point in the season, Heath. How do you feel Goofball has gone so far this season?
Well, he's currently second in the Drivers' Championship there, Rob. He's had some very solid performances in the last few races. He's disappointing home race in Australia. He'll be coming in shortly as well. But yes, not a strong performance in his home race back in Australia for round 1. He managed 6th after dropping back to last place on his first
It's
first
not a happy
corner.
stomping ground for Australians at the Australian Grand Prix. I mean, Mark Webber has struggled every year.
Struggles an understatement.
I mean, he's had all the luck, Mark Webber. It's just been all bad luck.
Terrible luck indeed. That's right. Some cars travelling through while Goofball's been in the pits. Still hasn't lost a position.
Twigs there, when you hit the head
Twigs
with those
everywhere.
twigs.
Oh, he loves the inside ball there. Oh, no, and he's
Oh,
gone
my
horizontal.
goodness.
There we go.
Now, we've got somebody taking that first corner. This is going to get interesting again. Goofball's going to come up to speed. We're not quite sure who that is on the outside.
We've got a yellow flag. That's Speedy's gone
Speedy
past
again.
under a yellow flag. Oh, the green flag might have just come out
I tell
just
you what,
as
I mean,
he
that
passed.
needs review. That was outrageous.
I mean, as far as I know, Goofball is still under the steward's review, and I would hope that Speedy is being reviewed as well. It's just dangerous, reckless, and look, he's weaving all over the road. So how's Goofball supposed to deal with
Yeah,
this?
Speedy is all over the joint. It's almost
Speedy's
a
in the
replica
wall,
of
Goofball's in
Goofball.
the wall.
I've also noticed there, just on our telemetry and our engineering screen, that Goofball switched his fuel mode to rich.
Well, you know, he's got some time to make up. Look, the almighty trigger.
Oh, in the tunnel! Oh
Big
my
boss
goodness,
man.
that always scares me.
Oh, here we go. He's getting past again. Mono Man, a
Mono
third
Man.
time.
That cannot be 3 laps.
That cannot be 3 laps. No,
No way.
twice at most.
Yes.
He must have pit that
He
second
had
time.
to.
He
Mind
has
you-
to have pit. He's not that good.
Mind you, we've done 2 drive-throughs and a pit
We've had a
stop
couple.
in 3
Well, that's
successive
true.
laps.
I think we're about to do a third drive-through. I believe.
Look, just park it.
Oh, yes, third drive-through. Here we go. And just reminded everybody that the results of these races does indeed come down to driver skill. All cars equal. So Goofball essentially driving on McLaren with the Toro Rosso skin.
That's a big call.
It is very
It's a
good
big
call.
call, considering it's Scuderia Ferrari. as
Oh,
well.
look, Speedy's got something to say on Team Radio.
Oh, he's coming out just in front.
Can't
Was that a
quite pick
safe
it up.
release? Was that safe release?
Oh, there's plenty of room there, I believe. That's
I
okay.
hope so. We might need to have a look at that at some stage.
No,
If we can.
Goofball's going to give. Oh, he's getting airborne there. Goofball's going to give Speedy something to think about from behind there.
Speedy
He's going
just
to put a
shoots
little
him.
bit of
Look at
pressure
that.
on him.
The speed in that Caterham. Where has that come from?
He's put his foot down, and he's not afraid. Oh, Goofball's in the wall. Here we go. Now, there's no real need for Goofball to put some pressure under Speedy. Oh, no, there we go. Give him a bit of a
goodness
nudge.
me, right up the bum.
Right up the butt, nearly. And he's
Oh,
disqualified!
he's out.
He's out.
It's taken 14 laps, but we all knew this was coming.
Multiple incidents of corner cutting, which personally, I don't believe it should be too much of an issue if you're corner cutting.
Again, it's his aggression. He just needs to calm down. If he has a poor qualifying, he just needs to calm down, take a new stride. There was a lot of laps left there.
I believe he seemed calm. So him and Stig, Maurizio Lorusso, the Italian,
Yeah, both Ferraris out.
DNF. Not sure what's happened there.
Yeah, both Ferraris out. That's shocking for the Ferrari team.
It's a horrible end for the Ferrari team. Not so great for the Scuderia Toro Rosso.
No.
So given the current positions, Boz first in the Drivers' Championship looks to extend his lead, and Goofball might just hold his lead over Maurizio, who is currently in third in the Drivers.
Just leave the commentary box.
Rob stepped out to the commentary box. He's obviously going to go down and find Goofball and find out what happened there.
I've just come back to the commentary box. I was about to head down for the podium presentation.
Well, the race isn't over, Rob. There's
I
still
know,
23 laps to go.
It is quite a long walk. I mean, I do want to do a quick dip in the swimming pool if I can and get a few
Favourite
laps
area
in.
of the swimming pool there?
I
isn't
love that swimming pool area. They just drive so hard through there.
it? Through they go.
Indeed.
Well, thanks very much for joining us, and we'll have a word to Goofball, see what we can find out. Rob, thank you very much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you to everyone involved again, and as we said, apologies for the stuck on Goofball antics, terrible driving camera all day, but again, we don't have any control over that. And I'd have to say that Goofball put in a quite dismal performance.
It was a very disappointing performance indeed, and hopefully he picks up his game for Canada next week. Until then, see you next time.
So yeah.